Hello, everyone. Welcome to cricketworld.com, your daily guide to all that's happening in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. As always, I've got my friend and colleague Nikhil Narayan. Nikhil, before we get to what the game is today, we have to look back at what happened on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday uh, before we start off with the game today. Friday and Saturday were a bit of a damn squib in the sense that Colombo's produced a lot of rain. So Friday we had South African captain Laura Woolward starring in a sort of like a win which helped them seal a place in the semi-final, but that wouldn't really have satisfied them because it was a rain-affected encounter.
Absolutely, Chandresh. A 10-wicket win against Sri Lanka, but in a rain-reduced 20 overs match where they required just 106 uh, uh, under the Duckworth-Lewis system. But they won by 10 wickets. In under 15 overs, they scored 125 with their target being 1-1, a revised Duckworth-Lewis target. So, good win for South Africa. They'll be happy they've made to semi-finals. Maybe not completely satisfied because they didn't get a full game, but they'll still be very happy with that, comprehensive performance.
Yeah, and then on Saturday we had the game between Pakistan and New Zealand being rain affected and washed out completely. So we had a no result. And Sunday we had the big encounter between India and England at Indore, and Heather Knight stood out with a fantastic 100. We had Deepti Sharma picking up wickets for the Indian side. And when it seemed like England would probably set up a target of around 320, 330. India pulled things back nicely.
Absolutely, Chandresh. India did pull things back nicely. They restricted England to 288, uh, at least 20, 30 runs short. England from where they would have thought they would be at one stage. And India, they started off cautiously. They built the platform for the chase, and then a fantastic partnership between Smriti Mandhana, and Harmanpreet Kaur, a 125-run partnership between them. India were in the driver's seat even after Harmanpreet got out for a runner ball 70. Smriti Mandhana was playing absolutely brilliantly. Timing was absolutely. It was reminding me of sort of Ganguly how he used to time the ball on the offside. No force, nothing, just pure timing, caressing the ball for boundaries between square of the wicket. It was absolutely a majestic knock by Smriti Mandhana, and India were absolutely in the driver's seat. Chandresh, 234 for three in the 42nd over. We required just 55 runs of 53 deliveries, 7 wickets in hand. Smriti Mandhana and Deepti Sharma going great guns, but then a rush of blood. Smriti Mandhana, hit the ball in the air off Lindsay Smith. She was caught at the boundary 5 meters inside, and that changed the match on its head. And England sort of held their nerve and ultimately sort of beat India. Heartbreak for India by 4 runs. So this was a match India should have won. They were in the driver's seat. They were the better team for most of the match, but ultimately they could not finish it off, and it's a big, big setback for India, Chandresh.
Yeah, they finished with being short 4 runs by 4 runs in that encounter. And as a result, England became the third side to qualify for the semi final. We already have Australia who made it in a dominant way. South Africa have made a strong comeback after losing to England in their opening encounter. And then you've got England who have made it to the semi-final. The spot for the fourth team in the semi-final race is still on. It's between India and New Zealand for now, but don't rule out a team like Bangladesh because the margins are very, very narrow right now. And remember, India has to beat New Zealand and Bangladesh to stay in contention or win one of the two games. New Zealand also have a couple of games in hand, so they also have an opportunity to close out that fourth spot. So things are hotting up in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup.
Absolutely. The India New Zealand encounter, Chandesh, could almost be a virtual quarterfinal, so as to put it. I mean, yes, Bangladesh is also in the fray, but the winner of India New Zealand is most likely to be the fourth team in the semi final. I had just one stat, Sandesh, which sort of is a little worrying if you're an Indian fan. India chasing 200 plus totals in Women's World Cup, 10 matches, 10 defeats. This is a big problem. If India bat second, they are unable to chase 200 plus targets. They've never done it in a Women's World Cup. I think this is something they need to buy. It's a scoreboard pressure which is getting to them, and the big occasion of a World Cup.
Okay, and now the points table, like I said, it's looking interesting now. It's a fight for that fourth slot, and today we have an encounter that's between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. This will be played at the Navi Mumbai DY Patil Stadium, which is where the action moves to now, since Bengaluru was ruled out as a venue for the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. Now, this particular game won't have much of an impact in terms of Sri Lanka's chances, but in terms of Bangladesh chances, they are very much alive.
Absolutely. Bangladesh have one win from five matches, four losses, but they're still, they're still in with a chance of making it, if they win their remaining encounter. So it's a big match for Bangladesh, Chandresh. They have the bowling lineup to upset Sri Lanka. Whether the batting clicks or not will be the big question. If you see the head-to-head, Chandresh, it's a 2-0 in favor of Sri Lanka, and there's one no result. In the three matches these two teams have played against each other.
And if I were to look at the players on either side who could make a difference, who would they be?
I think for Sri Lanka, Inoka Ranaweera has been the standout bowler, the slow left-arm orthodox, very impressive, the best bowler for them in the tournament, 7 wickets in 3 innings at a brilliant average, and also a fantastic on-me rate of 4.7. There is, of course, the star player Chamaria Tapattu, 122 runs with 150 against New Zealand, 43 against India, also a very useful off-spinner. For Bangladesh, I think Fahima Khatun is key, the leg break. 6 wickets in 5 innings, economy of 4.2, 3 for 16 versus England. And I think the batting mainstay would be Sobhana Mostary, who showed 66 versus Australia, 60 versus England, or yes, in losing causes, but she held the innings together when others collapsed. She's a leading scorer for them in the tournament, Chandresh.
Okay, now if I were to pin you down, Nikhil, who do you think is winning this contest?
I think Bangladesh have the edge because of the bowling, but just marginally. I think it's going to be 55 Bangladesh, 45 Sri Lanka. But because of the bowling, I think Bangladesh have the minor edge.
Okay, let's see what happens in that contest. All you need to do is be part of the conversation that Nikhil and I are having right here on cricketworld.com. Just keep logging on to cricketworld.com, or if you're watching on any platform other than cricketworld.com, you can like, share, subscribe, and comment on all our videos and join our conversation. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with yet another look at a game in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. We'll see you then. Till then, it's goodbye and God bless from both Nikhil and myself. Goodbye.